What's going on, everybody? Time to talk about what the heck is the new DMZ mode in Warzone all about. Let's talk about it. It's dropping here soon, so let's get into it. All right, so as you all know, the new DMZ mode is launching with Warzone 2.0. Now, what you may not know is that the new DMZ mode is going to be in a beta version. So it's not the complete form that it might be later on, which, if you think about it, Warzone 1.0, when it first launched, wasn't in its complete form either, so it was a work in progress. And this being a new mode, I think it's going to be in a new work in progress as well. Now, what is DMZ? A lot of people try to compare it to Escape from Tarkov, which is an extractor looter game. However, this is Call of Duty. This is not a tactical shooter. Call of Duty has never been a tactical shooter game, never will be. It is more of a casual game. So what they did is they took that idea and turned it into a more casual gameplay. Now, who is this going to appeal to? Is it going to appeal to the absolute sweat streamers? As we saw in the showcase last week, probably not. I don't think that they were playing the game the way it should have been played, but these are the same people that also didn't play the more casual modes like Plunder and things like that. Now, this DMZ mode I think is going to be taking the place of what we had with Plunder. It's just going to have a lot more elements, and to me that's exciting. Because for the more casual player that doesn't have all the time in the world to just play Warzone, die once, and then have to spectate random teammates or whatever. They just want some casual gameplay to just chill, vibe, have fun, still drop with the squad maybe, and just have a good time. If Warzone isn't as fun that night for them, or SBMM is not being your best friend that evening, and you just want to relax a little bit and take off the sweat shoes and just chill. DMZ I think is going to offer a lot more than what Plunder did for the last game. So let's get into it. So as we look into this, it's talking about this is what players can expect from DMZ. It's going to be dangerous, open world experience, blah blah blah. Sandbox mode for all skill levels of players. The goal is to loot up, get out alive, and explore all over the map. So it's a good way to get to learn the new map without being inside of the game of Warzone. Now, this is still one life only, so if you die, your whole team gets squad wiped, you're done. So to keep that in mind, it's not exactly like Plunder. Alright, so DMZ, you have a stash and inventory of weapons and other valuable items in the exclusion zone. So you have a small inventory that you start with. They're called contraband weapons. These are just usable in DMZ only. So these are going to be things that you find on bodies and boxes and all over the map. I call them contraband weapons. Now, you get to keep these if you extract them. We'll get to that later. But you still do get your customized weapons, because that's what Call of Duty is all about, as they say right here. Customized weapons, what we do. At first you have one insured weapon, so you only get one insured weapon. What is an insured weapon? That means that if you die, you don't extract, you still get to keep that gun. Now, everything else you had is gone, but that one insured weapon is gone. However, the catch is that they have a timer on the insured weapon. So if you die with your insured weapon, then you have a timer before you can drop with an insured weapon again. Now, you can still drop with whatever guns are in your stash, you just won't be insured anymore until you either pay a certain amount of money or you wait for the timer to count down. And the way you get more of those slots is obviously by completing missions, which we'll talk about later as well. So this is for your backpack and your loadout. So you got two different things. You got a backpack and you got your loadout, and you have all those slots to fill up while you're in the match itself. Apparently there are 6 dead drops in the world that allowed you to deposit items to complete missions or reduce cooldowns. So there's ways to deposit items while you're on the map as well, which is cool. You can also go to buy stations and sell items as well, which is important as well, because you can get money for kill streaks, for keys to unlock strongholds, which are important, and other things across the map. So initial drop, DMZ is going to be trios, but you can still do solo duo by disabling squad fill. So there's going to be different factions, 3 different factions. You start off with one and you unlock the other one as you go. And within these factions, you were going to be doing actual missions. So there's actual missions for each of the 3 factions, which are Legion, White Lotus, and Black Moas, I guess. And what these faction missions are going to give you are going to be weapons, ammo, money, XP tokens, double XP tokens, calling cards, weapons charms, cosmetics. You can actually, which is really cool, if you don't want to grind unlocking new guns that come out, you can actually unlock those new guns. Like it says right here, you can unlock the new gun that's dropping with Season 1 just by extracting with that gun, and it unlocks across all things. So you don't even have to grind the whatever X number of blah 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 kills to unlock the gun in this using DMZ mode, which is really cool to me. Again, for a casual player, if you're playing this free to play, if you don't have multiplayer where, you know, it takes forever to get that many kills or forever to get those certain number of kills playing just Warzone, this is going to be a super cool opportunity to unlock those guns, whereas you wouldn't have had in the past. I'm really excited about this. Another part of this is the actual exfil. So you have to go to a helicopter, you have to call it in, and you exfiltrate. Why? And you can do that anytime within the map. So you can drop in, go loot a certain area, get some loot up, and then exfil really quickly, just to get, like, I don't know, you needed some guns, you need some more plates, you need some more ammo, you needed to get some more money to pay off your countdown timer, so you can get into the next match and go do what you really need to do. So you can drop in, do something real quick, and then get out of there early. Or you can wait. The initial timer is 20 minutes. Once that timer goes down to 20 minutes, the radiation in the center of the map starts spreading out, and you have 10 minutes to get out of there, or you die anyways. So, and in the midst of all that, you're going to have 65 other players on Al Mauser with you, along with AI bots all over the map. So it's going to be very full map, even though it's not going to be a full 150. It's still going to be very action packed with AI and things like that. And these are not bot AIs. These are actual strong AIs. There were several of the streamers in the spotlight that got killed and downed by AI, which is, you know, haha for them, because they're used to playing in tourneys and all that kind of stuff and being the best of the best, and they got downed and put out of the game by some AI bots, which that tells you how hard it's going to be. So if you want to play solos, you're going to want to do a very short loot match and get out of there with your stuff. And that might be something you can do in your spare time if you don't want to drop randoms. Anyways, that's just a quick overview of this new DMZ mode, just to get you ready for the drop when it comes in. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited about this mode in particular, just because it's something brand new that we haven't seen in Call of Duty. And we actually, our feedback and how we play it, a lot of these blog posts that they talk about, how we play it, our experiences with it, is going to help shape this mode for the future, which again is very exciting because we have the power. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Hopefully this was very informative to you and I didn't waste too much of your time. If you have any questions about the game mode, don't hesitate to leave a comment in the section below and I'll get back to you. And if you don't mind, leave a like on this video, and if you're not subscribed, please do so. And hopefully I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks guys. Until next time, all I got left to say is peace.